The upcoming Starfield Shattered Space DLC is generating a ton of buzz among fans since it's Bethesda's first major story expansion for the ambitious space exploration game. While Bethesda has remained aggravatingly tight-lipped about the specific details, several key pieces of information about the DLC have surfaced online and might suggest that a reveal for the Shattered Space DLC is coming very soon. Before we get into it, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest gaming news. Since Starfield's launch back in September of 2023, the game has captured the imagination of countless gamers with its vast universe and intricate gameplay. However, as months have passed since the release of Starfield, there's been a noticeable decline in player engagement with the game compared to Bethesda's previous titles like Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Amidst this decline in overall player activity with Starfield, the gaming community is abuzz with anticipation for the game's first significant expansion, which is titled Shattered Space. Starfield Shattered Space DLC has been a beacon of hope for the game's community, promised to those who invested in their higher editions of the game even before its release. Yet, we're nearly 7 months post-launch of Starfield at this point, and details about the Shattered Space expansion remain sparse, and we have not gotten much information from Bethesda at all, but we have seen some leaked information online. Recent developments that have been discovered online have sparked a flicker of excitement within the Starfield community who are hoping for more information about this expansion. An update on SteamDB for Starfield displayed a mysterious unknown application in the DLC section, mirroring the way content updates have been hinted at for other Bethesda games like Fallout 4 in the past. This subtle hint and change might be the first concrete indication that the Shattered Space DLC is truly on the horizon, though Bethesda remains silent on this matter. SteamDB's openness and helpful information has once again served as a lighthouse for the gaming community, offering a glimmer of hope that the new content in the Shattered Space DLC is imminent. Whether or not this unknown application translates to the Shattered Space DLC or another piece of downloadable content is yet to be seen. However, this small update is a significant clue that Bethesda is laying the groundwork for something new for the Starfield community. I've made several videos over the past few months about the Elden Ring DLC and the updates to that game's DLC SteamDB page, and after these updates happened on their page, the DLC received a full reveal at the end of February. Hopefully the updates to the Starfield DLC SteamDB page indicate that more news or even a full reveal is on the way for the Shattered Space expansion. We have already had 2 Xbox events this year, and my honest opinion is that we could probably get a full reveal for the Starfield Shattered Space DLC at Summer Games Fest 2024. Xbox usually has a full event at Summer Games Fest, so we might get the full reveal for this DLC there, and we also know that Summer Games Fest is currently scheduled to happen in June of 2024. As the Starfield community looks to the stars for signs of the Shattered Space expansion, Bethesda's silence only fuels the intrigue and speculation for this expansion. The discovery of the SteamDB page, while not definitive, is a promising sign that the universe of Starfield will soon expand, offering new adventures and mysteries to unravel. Whether it's through the awaited Shattered Space expansion or another form of DLC for Starfield, the future of this game is poised to offer fresh horizons for eager explorers. The gaming world waits with bated breath, ready to dive back into the cosmos at the next sign of life from Bethesda. Hopefully we get some more information at Summer Games Fest in June. The release of Starfield Shattered Space DLC is anticipated at some point in 2024, aligning with Bethesda's roadmap for Starfield, which includes regular updates and the major expansion at some point this year. Players can expect the expansion to bring new story content, locations, gear, and more to the already expansive lore-rich Starfield universe. Players who bought the Premium and Constellation editions of Starfield will gain access to the Shattered Space DLC as soon as it's released for no extra charge. Those with the base versions of the game or the Game Pass versions will likely need to purchase the DLC separately, although its inclusion with Game Pass has not yet been confirmed or denied by the studio. For owners of the base game and Game Pass users, acquiring the Shattered Space DLC currently requires upgrading to the Premium Edition of Starfield for $34.99, since the DLC is currently not available for pre-orders by itself. The premium edition also comes with other items, so I would expect when the Shattered Space DLC does go available for pre-order by itself, it might cost between $25 and $35, but a specific price has not been announced just yet from the studio. Owners of a physical copy of Starfield will need to purchase this DLC upon its release. However, if you have already purchased the premium or the Constellation editions either digitally or physically, you will have access to the DLC at launch for no extra cost. Although specifics about the storyline and content of Starfield Shattered Space DLC are currently very sparse, it's speculated that the DLC will expand upon the lore of the Starfield universe, obviously, and possibly focus on factions like House Va'ruun, exploring the devastations of Earth, or even venturing into the Unity. Such expansions could enrich the narrative and gameplay, offering new dimensions to the already expansive universe of Starfield. Personally, I do hope that they focus on House Va'ruun in the DLC. Based on some of the main missions in Starfield, they seem like a very interesting faction with a ton of deep lore, but they were surprisingly absent in the base game and they could really use some more backstory. While we await for more details from Bethesda, players and fans are left to speculate on the potential impact of the Shattered Space DLC on the Starfield universe as a whole. The expansion promises to further enhance Bethesda's most ambitious game to date, offering new narratives, locations, and challenges in the vast expanse of space. As the reveal and the release date for Starfield Shattered Space DLC approaches, anticipation for this first major expansion of the game will only grow, promising to add yet another layer of depth to the already rich imagined universe. Bethesda's continuous efforts to refine and enhance Starfield have culminated in the latest beta update version 1.10.30 released on Steam. This update serves as a testament to Bethesda's commitment to quality of life improvements to Starfield, introducing a plethora of changes aimed at enriching the player experience across all platforms. A notable highlight of this update for Starfield is the enhancement of photo mode. Players can now enjoy added flexibility with the ability to set expressions and poses not just for their characters but also for their companions. Beyond photo mode, update 1.10.30 addresses several gameplay mechanics in the game and introduces accessibility improvements to Starfield. Among these changes is the removal of the penalty for using the undo command during the security minigame's Digipick challenges. This change comes as a relief to many in the Starfield community, including myself, who have found the minigame's difficulty frustrating and repetitive, often resorting in mods to alleviate the challenge. Another significant fix targets the sabotage quest from Ryujin Industries, resolving an issue where a key non-playable character failed to spawn in during the mission, hindering quest progression. This fix ensures a smoother, less obstructive gameplay experience for players embarking on this mission, and hopefully players affected can go back and finish the questline. Bethesda's strategy for Starfield involves a steady stream of updates approximately every 6 weeks, underscoring the developer's dedication to the game's improvement. This approach for Starfield by Bethesda Game Studios not only aims to fix bugs and enhance existing features, but also to introduce new content that keeps the Starfield universe fresh and engaging for its player base. Hopefully we get some of that content soon, because so far it's only been quality of life updates. This update reflects Bethesda's responsive approach to the Starfield community's feedback and aiming to elevate the Starfield experience further. Players are encouraged to explore these changes and provide feedback to the studio as Bethesda continues to refine and expand upon the vast universe of Starfield ahead of the Shattered Space DLC. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest gaming news. And if you're looking for something else to watch, click one of the videos you're seeing on screen right now for some more gaming news. I will see you there.